Hello everyone. This is my first art related video being posted on this channel, and I just want to give a quick introduction. My name is Arrow. Hello, and I'm going to be drawing characters for a comic I plan to be making called Grain of Sand. And with that, I hope you all enjoy the video. So, the first character I'm drawing is a character called Ezekiel. Um, um, as you can see, I was having a little bit of trouble with the posing for this character, but after a couple of tries, and by a couple I mean literally one, I figured out which one I thought fit best, and that's the pose that I went with for this character. So while the art is being drawn, I'll give you a little bit of background on the character. So Ezekiel is Ezekiel has a little bit of an interesting weave into the story because as of right now I'm conflicted between making him an antagonist or a protagonist, but my gut is telling me to make him a protagonist. So Ezekiel is part of the Kitsu Aoi clan, and I was very uncreative with the names because Kitsu is short for Kitsune and Aoi is blue in Japanese, and his outfit is blue and black. So basically, if you switch it around, his clan is called Blue Fox, but it's uncreative and creative at the same time. Uh, yes. Um, Another thing. So basically, Ezekiel is kind of like the average bad guy-ish good guy, like the kind of good guy who is morally split. Like he doesn't know whether he should help for the greater good or abandon his clan, or yeah, he doesn't know if he should help for the greater good or abandon his clan to save the even greater good. He can stay with his clan and fight alongside them, or he can leave his clan and save the world. And that's where he's conflicted because he dedicated his entire life to his clan, so he's not exactly sure who he can trust or why he should trust them. And throughout the entire story, he's kind of struggling on what exactly to do with his emotions. Um, Ezekiel, there's not much that interesting about his character. Like I said, he's kind of just like every other bad boy, strong, um, split character where it's like he's an asshole, but he's a good guy. So that's kind of what his character's around. I'm not gonna say anything else because it will definitely spoil the plot. So with that, I'll leave you with the rest of the drawing. moving on to the next character, and I'm a little confused a little bit about the composition because realizing now that I actually put um the main character next, and by next I mean after Ezekiel. So I just want to clarify if what I said was a bit confusing, but this character that we're currently on is the main character. But information about this guy. So this character is named Kai. Kai's clan is called the Nekoaka, which again is basically the same thing with what I did with the Kitsu Aoi. Nekoaka is so Neko is cat in Japanese and Aka is red. Switch it around, you have red cat. So yeah, so Kai is part of the Nekoaka. Um he is a sage. Excuse me, I don't know why that was so hard to get out. He is a sage, which means he is a healer who dabbles around in magic. All of them have certain types of magic, but the sage's magic is primarily used for healing. Uh, like for example, the warrior's magic is dedicated to fighting. They each have their own like particular powers that help with the main scheme of the whole set of powers, but it's not fully developed. Like for example, the seer's ability is to see into the future. Not exactly into the future of everybody, but a seer can necessarily see somewhat into the future of other people. But there are multiple different ways that power can be interpreted. But Kai is not a seer, he is a sage. So his magic is dedicated to healing. However, in the story, Kai goes against his teaching because he wants to focus more on magic that could allow him to fight because he wants to become a warrior. Now, necessarily, the way the power works is that a sage could learn the abilities of a warrior, and a warrior could learn the abilities of a sage or a seer. It's 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 sort of like how Nen works in Hunter x Hunter, how a particular person could learn another Nen ability, but depending on how far it is from their Nen ability, it's harder to grasp, understand, and use. So a sage could learn the abilities of a warrior, although it'd be a tad bit harder since the sage's power is to heal while the warrior's power is to cause damage. So for a sage to learn a warrior's power would be kind of difficult to say the least. But lest nonetheless, Kai still wishes to become a warrior because of an event that took place in his childhood. He wants to reconcile with the people that he hurt by becoming a warrior because he believes that in doing so, he'll be able to fix what he's broken and make amends. More of this is obviously touched on later in the series, of course. And since I don't want to give too much spoilers, I'll leave that at that and allow you to enjoy the rest of the drawing. And now this brings us to our final character of the video, and also the final character who's got somewhat of development character wise, personality wise, and plot wise. So the character in which I'm referring to is Malachi, the Midori Kisu, which I am not going to lie, I'm trying to remember what exactly the Kisu part comes from. I I know it's Japanese. It's part of the Japanese name for lion, but I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. So wait, was it lion? No, it was lynx. Oh no, I just made him and I'm already forgetting. So no, it's lynx in Japanese. So um lynx in lynx in Japanese is rinkusu. I have it as kisu because that's the other way. So there's the Midori Kisu, which it's better broken up because of the way it's worded. But the Midori Kisu is the green lion. I mean the green lynx. I am really not good at this, am I? So yes, Malachi is part of a clan known as the Green Lynx, not Lion. I made that mistake several times actually, but I'd also like to say that design wise, Malachi's was probably the hardest to come up with because the color scheme and also the hairstyle bugged me a lot. But I ended up really liking how he came out, and I like the little claws on his little hands and feet, or paws and other paws. I did go back after the fact to add those claws to every character. And by every character I literally mean um Kai and Ezekiel because they're the only other characters. But with that being said, I will leave you to enjoy the rest, and if need be, I'll button to say anything else, but I don't think I'll need to. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed my first real art related video on this channel, and I hope you all are looking forward to more. I do apologize on behalf of my tad mishap with the lion links situation with mm, with Malachi's character. I sincerely apologize for that. But on the other hand, I did think it provided some sort of comedic sense. With all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all stay tuned for the next one whenever that comes out. Love you. Bye.